Shalom, first and foremost, call Loyum, Wakabat, La Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Marachak Wadash. All praises and honor to the Heavenly Father, the name of His only begotten Son. In the name of the Holy Spirit, double honors to the elder apostles and bishops of the great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all the fellow livers of the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. Now, this little clip right here, this shit had me dying. I'm not going to even lie. This shit was, it was funny. This is what this guy, Joe Biden, he has not been all the way there for quite some time now. But yet, he's still the chief executive. He's still your president, which proves that not only America is an embarrassment to the world, but how this current administration is a joke. All right, but a lot of you dumb niggas out there, you insisted on getting this man in. You wanted to vote him in, and it got you all looking crazy. All right, you see what's been happening with this country and really the world, but definitely this country under his presidency for the last going on 2 years now. All right, this guy is not all the way there. All right, and this guy can't even tell if he's coming or going. All right, and this is an embarrassment because the world gets to see this. So let's take a look at this real quick. All right, before we actually get a few scriptures, because a few scriptures come to mind. All right, when I see this, when I see him behaving, in this manner, because he's mentally, his faculties is missing him. His faculties isn't all the way there, but yet he's your current leader. Very unstable. So anyway, let's look at this real quick.
Mr. President, thank you. At the end of such a momentous event, the word thank you seems kind of inadequate. But for all the millions whose lives will be saved, for the communities where life will be transformed, thank you. So thank you, President Biden, for your outstanding...
So you can see he's in a clearly confused state. All right. And this is why when he makes his speeches now, the nigga got to read from a teleprompter. Somebody got to direct him and watch over him as he makes his speeches, because the nigga can't talk. All right. I don't know if it's because his double is his stunt double, this actor that's been playing Joe Biden all this time. If he's malfunctioning, who knows, man? It's it could be the dementia, that kicked in on this guy. But it's a bad look. But yeah, this is supposed to be, your leader. This is supposed to be your ruler. All right. Well, let's see what the prophecies say concerning these type of events. Let's go to real quick. This is Job 12, and let me get 20, and then we're gonna jump down to verse 24. It says, he removeth away the speech of the trusty and taketh away the understanding of the aged. And that's clearly the case with Biden, or Pedo Joe, Sleepy Joe. All right. NLT says he silences the trusted advisor and removes the insight of the elders. NIV, he silences the lips of trusted advisors and takes away the discernment of elders. All right. And that's why, things been going sour in this country because, the leadership. All right. Making all kind of moves and is, making things worse. All right. Job 12 and 24 says, he taketh away the heart of the chief of the people of the earth and causeth them to wander in a wilderness where there is no way. All right. You just out there, your mind is just wandering alone. You don't know where you are. You know, well, that's clearly the state of Biden. Your president right now. This nigga got lost on stage. Like, you can't make this up, man, and that's a straight up embarrassment, man. All right, this guy is totally lost and confused. All right, well, there's a direct scripture, which you know, when you read it in the KJV version, it doesn't really say it, but when you actually go to this other translation, man, I'm gonna go to the scripture real quick in the King James version, so you can see what it says. And we always bring this out. This is 2 Ezra 9 and verse I'll start at 1, you know, because we definitely living in these times. You know, we at the end of this thing. It says 2 Ezra 9 and 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And he's visiting right now all type of earthquakes, all right, hurricanes. You got the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, you know, getting washed up by Fiona. You got that devastating quake that just hit Mexico. All right, so the Lord is definitely visiting the world. He's putting in that work, and there's more to come. It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. So we're in that time, and you know, some of the indicators, you know, mentioned in the third verse, you're going to see earthquakes, which Yahushua said to his disciples in Matthew the 24th chapter, Luke the 21st chapter, all right, in the Gospels, where he said there would be earthquakes in diverse places, and that's what we're seeing. All right, and is very frequent. All right, every other day or week, you know, there's a earthquake. You know, a 4.4 magnitude, 6.8, 7.2, or so on and so forth. All right, those volcanic eruptions, all these tectonic plates shifting in the earth. That's the Lord visiting the earth, and the earth is responding, man. All right, and it says also, and uproars of the people in the world. All right, and the uproars are basically outcries, rebellions. You know, people that's fed up and tired of the leadership, the rulership, their governments. All right, and that's what you see. And in the case of Biden, this guy, he's a confused leader, because what normally causes, you know, uproars of the people in a particular city or country? Unstable leadership. You know, when the leader or the ruler is not fit to lead or rule, you know, the effects, you know, it causes negative effects on that particular society. That's why it says in let me get this in Wisdom of Solomon real quick, and then we're gonna go to 2 Ezra 9 and the G and T, because I want to make a point. But let's go to Sirach 10, and I'm gonna read the first couple verses. It says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. And, you know, you see everything is out of order, especially this administration. This current administration is a joke, and nobody agrees on anything. The only thing that they agree on is spreading more freakism, you know, more liberal, you know, debauchery, you know, child grooming, you know, ideologies. That's what they can all agree on. All right. But everything else is just out of whack. You know, your infrastructure. All right. Your your food system. We call it the food system. Your school system. Everything is out of order, man. All right, your food crisis. Because nothing is well ordered. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. And it's beautiful because Babylon is known as what? The Hebrew word babal means confusion. We're in the land of confusion. All right, and it just so happened that you got a confused man, a man that's who's mentally confused because his faculties then failed him. That's representing your country. So a man that's in a state of confusion is in control or in lead of the land of confusion. The Most High is he's way out, man. But that's beautiful, man. All right, it says an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So right now we got an unwise king. All right, whoever you set, over you as your king, your president, your Caesar. Back in the Roman Empire, you had an emperor or Caesar. That was your king. Now your modern day king is your president. All right, so King Biden. All right, he's the way he's leading the country, which he's taking orders from the elite, of course, is only going to lead to more destruction of these people. You voted him in, and now look what's happening. He led you into that pandemic, got you all to take them death serums. All right, a lot of people are finding all type of things wrong with him now. A lot of people dropping. Cause that guy, he's not all the way there, man. He's just a shell that the elites are using to fulfill their agendas. Get him to sign papers, all type of executive orders. It's just to put them further and further into power and to put you further and further into captivity. All right. So going back to 2nd Esdras 9, that's what leads to the uproars of the people. Unwise kings, unfit rulers. All right, now let's get 2nd Esdras 9 in that same verse in the GNT. This is what I want to read. You can see it. It says, there will be earthquakes, national rebellions, that's your uproars, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. And even in that video, all right, the video that I played dealing with Biden, it even says it. U.S. President Joe Biden appeared confused on stage. All right, this man is in a confused state, but yet he's addressing the nation as your leader. So this is right in sync with prophecy. The prophecy said what would happen. You're gonna have rebellions. All right, people having clashes, with their government, seditions, uprisings, because people are not happy with their leadership. Okay, and you got unfit rulers. Let's go back to the verse. All right, it says there will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers. All right, and when you see these things happening, all right, then that's basically those signs, man, that the Lord is visiting. And also it says in Isaiah 19 concerning Egypt, which we're in modern Egypt, that he would send a perverse spirit upon Egypt. Is Isaiah 19:14. It says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. All right. And when you look up perverse in the Hebrew, the word is Iwayum. I think that's, yeah, Iwayum. And it means, it says perversity, perverse, distorting, warping. All right. Temper of distorting, warped judgment. Depravities, perversities. All right. It says, which is not unsuitable. Let me see what the other translations say. In LT, it says, the Lord has sent a spirit of foolishness on them, so all their suggestions are wrong. They cause Egypt to stagger like a drunk in his vomit. Yeah, man. They be they suggested those death serums, them Jello shots, and that was all wrong. All right. They said all type of suggestions that they've been that your government been suggesting, and it always ends in a death or sickness. ESV, it says the Lord have mingled within her a spirit of confusion. All right, Joe Biden, he's in the spirit of confusion. It says, and they will make Egypt stagger in all its deeds, as a drunken man staggers in his vomit. All right. So that's what Babylon is being sent through. All right. You're in the spirit of confusion. There's so much folly, you know, just people in gross darkness. People don't know what the hell is going on. All right. People turning into transformers and regretting that they made that operation, committing suicide. They're trying to make men get pregnant, all type of crazy shit, man. So there you have it, man. And therefore, with all this freakism going on, the STDs are racking up again. All right, all type of syphilis cases, gonorrhea cases. But hey, liberalism, that's the way though. So it is what it is, man. And you know, the Most High is you know, he's making a mockery of this place. And all that goes back to is how the Lord said that he was gonna show the nations your nakedness in your shame. Was that Nahum 3 and 4, 3 and 5? Because this is embarrassing. Yeah, Nahum 3 verse 5, it says, behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face, and I will shew the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame. I'm going to completely expose you. So, hey, man. You know, we ain't got much longer, man. This what a joke. What an embarrassment. All right. But that's just another sign. You devils is out of here. So I'm going to end off with that. I'm going to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hopefully this was edifying. To the next lesson, let's say shalom.